Ciao, welcome back to Geriatric Alpha Runt Productions. I am your host, GARP. Please like, subscribe, and share across all of our major platforms of Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. I'm going to take you through a quick tour of one of my sports collectible rooms here. Up top, we've got a Christy Mathewson shadow box, Cy Young, Honus Wagner, Ty Cobb. Got just some Roberto Clemente stuff, signed Bob Feller, Pete Rose collection down in here. Some real fun relics. I have a lot of these Topps Triple Threads relics. A little George Sisler action right there. On the table, we've got some Babe Ruth fun things, little knives and things like that come in here. Marshall Faulk, got a Joe DiMaggio signature, some photos, Jimmy Fox, Babe Ruth, more Pete Rose, Hank Aaron, Pete Rose Life baseball card collection, real fun triple thread relic right there. Got a Ted Williams display with not only his autograph, but some really cool negatives. Got a Reggie Jackson Life card display right there. Hulk Hogan Thunder Lips. Rocky Marciano letter with provenance, signed date. Very cool stuff. Original negatives. Ticket stub, Babe Ruth photo with Lou Gehrig from World Series. Got a little Lou Gehrig shadow box right there. Willie Mays signature. Lou Gehrig. Got a Mickey Mantle. Game 5 of the 52 World Series ticket stub right there. A Mickey Mantle shadow box. Babe Ruth shadow box right here with some cards. Nothing too valuable do I ever leave out. Got our Muhammad Ali shadow boxes right down in here. Just some reprint cards. Gorgeous George signed. It's kind of a light signature, but a real innovator in the wrestling world. Hackenschmidt and Gotch. Here's a replica belt. The same one that you see in this one. This was actually a limited replica. I want to say they only made like 100 of these, so it's still very collectible. Ticket stubs. Joe Louis. Mel Allen signed. Jake LaMotta signed. It's a very cool Dodger thing with Ron Say, Steve Garvey, Thurman Munson, and of course Reggie. This was my childhood. Up in here now, we're talking boxing, Rocky statue. These are original Ritgers, plaster. I don't know if you'd actually call them action figures, or maybe you would actually call them statues, but kind of the first of the kind. So this is supposed to be Gorgeous George, I believe, even though it looks more like Playboy Buddy Rogers to me. Got a lot of original negatives. Got a Rocky 3 screenplay right there. Some original starting lineups signed by Tommy Lasorda from 1984, photos. Got Babe Ruth cards in these books that have not even ever been taken out. Rocky Marciano shadow box that I had put together. This is actually my favorite Rocky item right here, is a picture that they took of him when he won an Army boxing tournament. And he actually wrote on the back of the picture and sent it home to his mom, and it's dated. And just a very historical item that's probably worthy of museum because it has military component, and then it also is the genesis of his boxing career. So that's a super cool item. Along here we've got more boxing, signatures. Again, I was a big Rocky Marciano fan. Frank Robinson, some toys. This is a Babe Ruth steering wheel from his automobile. That's like a whole nother long story that needs to be told maybe in another video. Reggie Jackson, Tommy Lasorda. Got some old photos up there. Along the backside there, we got more Rocky, some Jack's stuff that coincides with what was in another video with Rocky stuff. As we look down here, we have more Rocky toys. And those who know. Another Rocky Marciano shadow box with original letters, boxing content. Tank Abbott, John Jones. Got a belt. This is a super cool piece right there, signed by all the wrestlers. This is a Babe Ruth signature right there, dated 1937. Some very old signatures and newspapers. This is a super cool item that has the lineup from 1983. It's signed by Nick Bockwinkel, Hulk Hogan, Ken Patera. Self-explanatory right there. If you ever liked that show, that's a pretty cool item right there. Some photos right here. We're got a signature off a fight poster from #1. All the main guys from Pride. This is a super cool piece right there, if you ask me. As we come down here, we're going to show you some more relics. Relics are game used shirts or swatches of material. These ones down in here are super cool. I'm not going to take the time to read each one of them to you, but a lot of very cool swatches of players right here. Hopefully you're getting the look that you want. I've been a big fan of these relics because it's just a fun way to have a little piece of something that was personal to the player. And then as we get into our last little section right here, we've got comic books, fun little microphone, vintage microphone that I've had in my family forever. Some stickers and replica rings, unopened packs. As we get up into here, it's all about the unopened and vintage wax sets. Got some belts, toy belts up in here, some signed baseballs. Again, more unopened wax. All right, and here we are back at ground zero. So I hope you enjoyed this quick tour of one of my display rooms. Thanks, and come back. Like, subscribe, share, comment.